Hey YouTube, Zark of the Cheese here, and it's really late at night, and I just wanted to narrate a. It's not really late; it's 12:15. Anyways, just wanted to narrate a video for you. Um, why not? Anyway, this is an NU match, so it's gonna have a lot of interesting things in it. Weird Pokemon that wouldn't usually work are really good in this tier. So he leads off with a Mesprit, and that thing is going to be a pain in my ass this whole match. It's fast, it's powerful, it's bulky, it's just hard to deal with. We're going to exchange Stealth Rocks. He's going to U-turn out as I just try and hit it for as much as I can, trying to get some damage. I don't have anything that works really well against it. So I go for the Wood Hammer. He switches into his Duosion, and that's just going to take a ton. He just decides to let it die at that point. Because I'm not outspeed, and I'm going to go for Earthquake, take him out. And Torterra is just a monster. It would be so good if there weren't so many Ice-weak Pokemon and Ice-type Pokemon in this tier. So there are a lot of Ice moves going around that kill Torterra, but aside from that, Torterra is so good. Anyway, he goes into his Slacking. He turns out to be a Scarf Slacking. He probably would have outsped me anyways. I think Slacking's pretty fast. But yeah, he goes for Retaliate. Double Power because I KO'd something of his last turn, and he's really strong, so he's obviously going to take me out. I go into Wartortle, who's my physical wall, and see, Wartortle is actually viable in NU. So I go for the Rapid Spin. I get the rocks out. I predict him to set up rocks again because I just spun them away. But he actually just goes for the Energy Ball trying to hit me, and it hits Swellow pretty hard. I tried to get Swellow in before rocks just so I could get some use out of it. Also, it can U-turn, but yeah, more on that. I get my Toxic Orb, which activates my Guts boosted attack. He's going to switch out into his physical wall, which is just a monster wall. This thing is also a pain. And I'm just going to U-turn out, not want to take too much toxic damage. Just wanted to see what I can do, what happens. And here, I think we exchange Toxics. And his misses, and I go for Thunderbolt. And it, he is in KO range for another Thunderbolt from Red Ice. But he's going to protect, and then he can take another one after the 2 turns of lefties. And so that turns out to be a huge pain. Because that means this thing will not die, so I decided, I think I'd Toxic it. Maybe I just go for the Thunderbolt. I don't remember what happens. I just go for the Thunderbolt. But yeah, his Gardevoir gets paralyzed, which kind of sucks. I feel sorry about the hacks. There's a lot of hacks in this battle I give him, but you'll see how it turns out. I go for the Ice Beam, and he gets the full para here, and it's going to do enough to 2-hit KO him from that range, except not because he has lefties, but I know it can take any move he wants to go for, because Red Race is a monster special wall. It has base 200 special defense and decent HP, so, like, yeah, you're not killing this thing with a Psychic from Gardevoir or something. Gardevoir's not that good. Well, it's good, just not powerful off the bat. Anyway, so yeah, he puts me to sleep, and he's gonna wish and start doing a bunch of shenanigans. I think he starts like Calm Minding or no, maybe that was a different battle. He just goes for the Psychic as he gets his wish back, and yeah, now he's back up at pretty high health, but yeah, I'm still asleep, and he can just sleep with me. But then I wake up. I go for an Ice Beam, and that's going to do a lot, but not enough to take him to a KO range. He's going to Wish Up. I don't know what he does. I think he switches out trying to pass a Wish at this point. But, anyway, I go for the Ice Beam, and I don't know. This game is actually kind of stally, so bear with me here. But he Toxics me as I just keep on going for Ice Beams. I don't even know I stayed in, didn't go to something better. I guess I can take all of his hits, but I do an Ice Beam and does a little better than average. He's gonna Wish Up here, but he's not gonna get his wish next turn because even if they're lefties, he's in KO range for another Ice Beam. I think. Yeah. Oh no, he switches out trying to get a wish into his Bulk Smash. It's pretty cool, second game, and I get a crit, but then he gets the wish back. Anyways, so he's in a decent situation. And yeah, I feel bad about getting the crit, but I guess it didn't really matter in the end. You'll see. I protect here just to see what he's going to do, because he has Truant. He can only attack every other turn. That's why Slacking's NU, even though it has great stats. So I protect, and I see what he's going to do, and just, he's locked in. He can't do anything. So I'm going to, this turn he can't move, so I just went for the Ice Beam. He switches out into his Gardevoir, which is going to die. I guess he just foddered it out. And, my Regice is just dying to Toxic. I think I leave it in at some point, but let's switch it out here. I don't remember. Yeah, he brings out his Mawile. He goes for Swords Dance. I just Thunderbolt to see, just try and get some damage on it before I die. Regice is not really that useful anymore because it's Toxic. It's taking a lot of damage and it doesn't have any recovery. It's out of lefties. It's Toxic, so it's not getting lefties. I'm just gonna, with Sock, go for Close Combat, which I think Mawile carries Sucker Punch, so I think I've seen him use Sucker Punch in one of his videos before. This guy's pretty cool, so I watched some of his videos. Yeah, he used Sucker Punch, so I don't know why he didn't just go for the Sucker Punch there, but I guess it doesn't really matter. It wouldn't have done too much. It would have done a solid amount at +2, I imagine, though, just because Sock is really frail. But I take it out with Close Combat. He goes back into Mesprit, sets up Rocks again. Just a pain in my ass. I can't stand it. That's one bad thing about this tier. There are a lot of really good Pokemon that are weak to Stealth Rock, and they're only NU because they're so weak to Stealth Rock, and there are no viable spinners, really. There are a couple, but they're either like Wartortle, like not fully evolved random stuff, or they're weak to Stealth Rock themselves. They're not really worth using. So yeah, I'm just going to start Dragon Dancing and Dragon Clawing and trying to stall out this guy and eventually boost up and kill him. And I get up to +2, and he's Wish Protecting, and I just keep on going for Dragon Dances at this point because I see he's going to keep on Wish Protecting, and I need to be able to like two-shot him if I want to be able to beat him. So he goes for the Toxic and gets me Toxic, which I can deal with to some extent before it starts really racking up. But Altaria is Natural Cure, so anytime I want to get rid of that Toxic, I can just switch out and then I'll be not Toxic anymore. And I can spin away rocks and just do whatever I want. So I'm just kind of Dragon Dance, Wish, or not Wish, Roost. He's using Wish Protect and just like it's trying to stall me out. I'm just Dragon Dancing, Dragon Clawing, just doing a solid amount. But at this point, Toxic starts really racking up on me, and I either have to start roosting or have to switch out to get rid of the Toxic in order, just because it's really racking up on me. And so he goes for the Aqua Jet, which is, I guess, interesting. It's not going to do much to anything, but I guess it takes out 1 HP things, and it's not much worse than carrying Waterfall on something with no attack at all. Anyway, yeah, I can 2-hit KO him at this point, but the problem is being able to 2-hit KO him without dying to Toxic. So I'm switching out. I can't do that without Toxic killing me. So I go into Sock. He wishes up. He's probably going to protect to see what I lock myself into, because I think he figured out I'm Scarfed. Or maybe he's not, and it just, yeah, Close Combat does nothing. Sock is a powerhouse in NU, and that thing's just a great wall. It's so good. He's gonna Toxic me, and I really can't do much to him, I realize, so I'm gonna go back out and do Altaria. Oh wait, for some reason I'm still Toxic. Maybe I don't have Natural Cure on this thing, and I screwed up. Or maybe they screwed up the mechanics of thing on PO. Anyway, yeah, I roost and I get some health back, and Toxic has restarted its build up, so I'm not losing half my health every turn like I was, but it's still gonna be racking up on me because it's not gone, and he would have Toxic me anyways if it was in fact gone due to Natural Cure. I don't know why it didn't. Anyways, I'm just going to start Dragon Dancing up because I need to break through that in some way, and I don't know how. So he goes out to his Mesprit here, and I Dragonets again as he switches in, and I'm at +2 now. And he gets the wish, so he's all at full health, and that's a big pain because I can't really do all that much. I'm gonna Dragonets again. I guess just trying to set up more. I don't know. Because for Psychic hits me down really low, and I'm gonna predict him in here because I can either roost and try and get one more turn off, or I just roost and then Toxic ends up taking me out. I think is what happens is I could have gotten a turn of +3 or +3 Dragon Clawing off, but no, never mind. I'm stupid. Yeah, Toxic is gonna take me down really low at this point. I think it might even kill me off. No, it leaves me at 2%. And here, I had already gotten a Dragon Claw. I think he's gonna protect. Oh, wait, no, he has Aqua Jet. I'm totally forgetting this battle. Sorry. It was not that long ago. I don't know, I'm forgetting. Anyway, he's just walking all over me with this thing. And it's unbeatable. He's going to Toxic my War Turtle, which also has no form of recovery. I do pack Rain Dance and Rain Dish is the ability, so when it's raining, he gets boosted Scalds, and it takes less from fire attacks, I guess, which doesn't really matter anyways. And he gets a little bit of recovery, but it's not worth it. So I Rapid Spin away his rocks, and then he switches into Mesprit, probably to set up more rocks. I expect him to set up rocks on this turn, so I Rapid Spin, and then I die from Toxic. But he just goes for the Psychic to put me low enough for Toxic is in fact going to take me out, and that is not good, because I've lost my spinner. He still has his Rock Setter, and I just have Swallow and Sock left. 2 offensive Pokemon that are Toxic and are going to die. But Swallow is fast, and Facade hits like a truck when he's Toxic, and has Guts, and has the boosted Facade, and it's awesome. But he is unfortunately have Sucker Punch, which maybe he's not actually Scarfed. Maybe he's Banded. No, I'm pretty sure he has to be Scarfed. Yeah, so he's gonna go for the Sucker Punch. I don't even know why he went for Sucker Punch. I guess it didn't really matter because I only have attack moves and protect on that Swallow. Yeah, he's gonna Sucker Punch, kill me. Well, I could have just protected, then attacked, and then protected, then attacked. Anyway, that probably would have won me the game. Too late, too little, too late. Anyway, so yeah, here I'm like, okay, I'm not doing enough to 2-hit KO. I'm doing in the 40s. I need a crit. I need a crit fast. I need a crit now before he stalls me out with Toxic. And here I'm like, crit, 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 crit. Come on, come on, come on, crit, crit. Like, I was kidding. I didn't actually expect it, but watch. I get the crit, and I take him out, and it was great. But Sock is like almost dead at this point. And I have halved defenses because I've used close combat several times in a row. And I mean, I feel bad about the crit, but I predicted it. I feel so like funny that it was great, but he still has this is why I know it's Scarfed, because I'm Scarfed, so he has to be Scarfed to outspeed me. Yeah, his Scarf slacking ends up taking me out with Retaliate, and we exchange our good games, and I said this game was really good, and he said maybe you should upload it. And I said maybe I will, and he said he might too, and I don't know. We'll see if he does. I'll link to his channel in the description. And so we talk about how my channel's doesn't have a lot of subs and a bunch of random stuff, and we exchange usernames and on YouTube, and yeah, that was a good game and pretty interesting. Tell me if you like NU more than UU or OU, the other 2 tiers I've played on the channel. So I'll upload more battles of whatever you want. I could also play Ubers or RU. I've never actually played RU, but it's kind of interesting. And I have played Ubers a lot. Ubers is interesting. I was thinking of making a new Ubers team, but I'll take your input. Tell me what tier to play. Tell me if you like me uploading. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, please. And I will see you later, everyone, on the YouTubes.